Hello, checking in with the first 6 chapters of The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reed, where Vicky is a pagan girl who lives in a pagan village in the middle of the woods, where these woodsmen who are of a different religion and regard, you know, Vicky and her kind as kind of godless pagan heathens, or just the wrong gods. And they take a girl each time. Vicky gets is doesn't have the magic that the other ones do. She gets disguised as a seer girl, basically as the daughter, and she kind of realizes that she, as a kind of orphan girl, her mother, having been taken by the woodsman a while ago, has been adopted by this other family, basically for this circumstance, because they know they're going to take a seer, so they disguise her up, and she gets taken. And they are very kind of fervent. You get the sense of like fervent religious types, and indeed one guy is so fervent religious he tries to actually kill Aviki. Just it's like you shouldn't be allowed to live. The king apparently wants a seer for his own purposes, for consolidating power, for being able to tell when enemy troops are going to come at him. Um, but this fervent guy is prevented from doing it by Gaspar, the captain of this group. Monsters fall on them. Everybody gets slaughtered except for Gaspar and her. At which point she realizes, you are not a huntsman. It's like, you're the Dark Prince, the kind of the bastard prince, the one that's half blood. Um, and indeed, maybe he's called the Dark Prince because of dark blood. That idea. She is not full of the wolf woman. She's only part. She's very green eyes and kind of auburn hair, not the kind of blondie white hair of the other people, of other girls who are all being mean girl to her, which is a little bit eye rolly, but we get past that and she's quickly out of this village. Um, and so they have to make their way on their own. He basically makes a deal with her because she also figures out that she doesn't have any magic, that they need to, oh shit, what do they need to do? Um, they need to figure out, god damn it. Well, that's kind of embarrassing when you can't remember exactly what their main mission is, but it's dropped out of my head at the moment. Well, they're going off for some main mission. They've made a deal with each other to cooperate. Um, so she's going to help him uh, find some guy, because he needs to get a seer. Um, she basically, and they're not going back to the village. God damn it! It's funny how things just drop out of your head. Um, what's Basically, he's going to tell her what her father does with all these wolf women. Maybe get a hint of this in the later later chapter 6 here. And because he can light fires by saying a couple of words. So they make a deal, like, to do that. There won't be any retributions for her village, because she actually does care about them, even if they've been using her like crap. And she'll get let go. Um, yeah, and so as they're traveling, they come upon a village which seems to be oppressed by some terrible monster. There's a fire that burns that keeps them alive, I guess, in this kind of super hard winter. They discover it's the headsman of the village who actually did it. They kill him. The fire goes out. But before that, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna cut." He turns out that the headsman had been killing the children of the village and feeding them to the fire to keep the fire going. And he wanted to do the same to Vicky, like the wolf girl will make the fire burn for a long, long time. Great, can cut bits off. And indeed, once they've killed him and the fire goes out, he starts it again, but it's not going that much. He cuts himself, and then it burns. It burns very brightly and strongly, and the villagers are all super thrilled. And he's like had his strength drained out of him. So it's like, is this what's basically been happening to all the wolf girls? They've been taken to the city as a sacrifice. That kind of idea. It seems like a lot of this stuff seems to operate on blood, on body parts. The wolf, the woodsman, all like they it's you lose body parts to gain power. It's like it demands sacrifice or whatever. And indeed, Gaspar only has one eye. The implication being that he gave one of his eyes for the piety of thing, very pious thing. And people have been known to like ears or fingers or toes and things like that. So interesting stuff. I do like that it's just like kind of a mismatched buddy cop movie kind of thing of the two of them going through. Mistake of having read the thing, I think there's going to be kind of more romance in the stuff, and you can start to see some of that going at the moment. I guess we'll see how that goes. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.